Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. So today we will explain about the analysis poetry of William Blake. So who is William Blake? William Blake was a British poet and artist born on November 28, 1757 in Soho, London. He was the third of seven children of James Blake and Catherine Wright. From a young age, their parents supported their son's passion for art. And William Blake loved to imitate the classical artists. In fact, at first he preferred doing that to creating original works. During the lifetime, he was not a well recognized and well known figure, but today Blake is considered a developing figure in the history of poetry and the visual arts of the Romantic era. And in poetry, some of the writers he visited in his reading were Ben Jonson and Edmund Spenser, who later had a significant influence of his poetry. Some of William Blake's poems are The Tiger, London, The Cyprus, Jerusalem, and The Garden of Love. So, we will explain a little bit from the Jerusalem poem. Jerusalem and Tito's feet in ancient times looked upon England's mountain greens and was the holy Lamb of God. On England's pleasant pasture scenes, and did the confidence divine sign work upon our clouded hills, and was Jerusalem builded here, among these dark satanic myths. Bring me my bow of burning gold, bring me my arrows of desire. Bring me my spear, O clouds unfold. Bring me my chariot of fire. I will not cease from mental fight, nor shall my sword sleep in my hand, till we have built Jerusalem in England's green and pleasant land. Okay, so points of analysis. There is background, structure, content analysis, and then. The first is background. This poem is a section of an extended composition created by William Blake, also known as, and it does fit in ancient time. It constitutes a portion of the Lantern Feast, Milton, which saw print in 18 following its adaptation by Sir Herbert Perry in 1916, it gained fame as Jerusalem. The musical rendition of Jerusalem in its fresh context, meant to rally and inspire English soldiers. The second is structure. The poem consisting of four stanzas, a plot and ABCD rhyme apart from a single stanza, yet in the third stanza, the rhyme pattern is ABAB. The stanza third displays some redundancy and a more uniform rhythm. Overall, the first flows smoothly and harmoniously. The third is content analysis, and it does fit in ancient time, but upon England's mountain spirit. The first line of the poem is a clear indication that the difficulty being mentioned in historical. There is likewise implied significant words going to be addressed because the poem unfolds. Additionally, the placement is situated within the second line. This affords a strong perception of the root of the poem. And was the holy lamb of God on England listen pastor scenes. The Lamb of God is a moniker ascribed to Jesus because he is the Son of God. The reader now realizes the footnote within the first line are the one of Jesus.
Wandering via the land of England. The reader can photograph England, having been defined with unexperienced mountains and pastures as herbal and beautiful, and with the continents divided, shine forth upon our clouded hills. Assuming the speaker maintained relating to Jesus, the strength are asking if his godly face and expression with the cloud hills. This does now no longer simply suggest to invite if we check them or their direction. We saw that when motion might brighten and darken area. Era Jerusalem will here among these dark satanic meals. The said satanic meals refer to something man-made. This can be deduced from the usage of mills, which are buildings with large equipment used for feeding and manufacturing.
Okay, so the next, bring me my bowl of burning gold, bring me my arrows of desire. Gold is usually notion of as treasure and, as a result, is significantly sought out. However, this location that great intellect attitude will, with it being defined as burning, accompanied by an arrow of desire. With the bow and arrow of photograph, the image of gold capturing desire or it into the coronary heart is visible. The next, the next stanza is bring me my spear, O clouds unfold. Bring me my carrot of fire. The image of fire and burning maintains via to the stop of the stanza. It is possible due to the fact it is one per three stanza is closely then. The rhythm same and matter fit so well. The belief of the divine clearing up or brightening darkness is introduced up. I will not kiss from mental fight. Presumably, the mental fight to which the speaker is referring to a state of rational clarity and strength. And the next, nor shall my sword sleep in my hand. In this line, the speaker reiterates the choice to take action. By no longer allowing the sword to sleep in his hand, he will no longer take a seat down idly by. There can be a fight, a resistance with intellectual and bodily capacity. And the last, till we have built Jerusalem in England's green and pleasant land. These very last traces wrap up the poem in step with the imaginative and prescient task of brightening the darkness. Jesus and his divinities could solve cloudiness. The ones inclined to maintain with a mental fight with build Jerusalem. Biblically, the land of Jerusalem is a sacred location intended as a promise of peace and beauty. And the next is about them. This poem holds a visionary them of developing up upon a poor scenario and shift. In different words, the speaker continuously alludes to Jesus illuminating the land and make use of third place imaginary in stark comparison to the deep international surrounding it. It isn't always simply dim in bodily reality. However, additionally, within the intellectual nation and present of the people. This solidified on the end of the poem with the very last three theses displaying the speaker opposing the clouded land and existence to combat for a green and quality land. Okay, so that's all from us. Maybe
Okay. For the last, I have a question. For the first, what's the meaning of the third line?
So then I have a question. What does Jerusalem by William Blake mean? I think what did the Blake Jerusalem mean?
for your question. What does Jerusalem by William Blake mean? Okay, the answer is what did Blake mean by Jerusalem? Blake used his poem titled Jerusalem as a symbol of rejuvenation, greenery, and heaven. He compares England before the Industrial Revolution to biblical Jerusalem and a metaphor for heaven.
Okay, before waiting the answer, I have a question for you. What's the summary of the points? What's the meaning then?
Okay, so the summary of that poem by William Blake. Although this poem can be considered patriotic, it also shows as much bigger picture of promoting a peaceful life. The poem constantly paints image of fire and dark places illuminated by divinity and hope. It is important to note that the poem was written during the Industrial Revolution, which marked the true meaning of the presence of male in the poem. In the background of the era, the illustration of darkness and cloud is more prominent, as is human greed. Black achieved a powerful juxtaposition between the bright, green earth and the beauty and peace, and then the dark earth.
In the paragraph of poem by William Blake,
Yes.
if in this location that great in the attitude, with it being defined as burning, accompanied by an arrow of desire, and the image of fire and burning mountains via to the stop of the stanza, it's possible due to the fact this one part three stanza is closely themed, the rhyme scheme and matter fit so well. The belief of the divine clearing up or brightening darkness is introduced up.
Okay. Thank you for the question, but I say thank you. I'm so sorry because I have a record our yes. Okay. Thank you for the time. I will take you later. Thank you. Assalamualaikum.
Thank you.